Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready?
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Set, ready. 10, black. Set.
Straight to the air they go. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. He gets loose down the right side. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it.
Black, 95.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Set, cut. 60 red. 60, set.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. So a picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
At the 48-yard line.
The first carry here for the rookie from the U. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Vernon Broughton making that play defensively.
50-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Back now, pressure coming. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
And they'll throw, third and long. This gets the first and more. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
I'll throw it. Buys time, rolling right. Taking a chance to the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. He's got to gain a 6 there. One sink, they're in from the secondary, making that stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Third down from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Buccaneers first down.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line.
Trey Palmer on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Ready up.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Ready.
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Saints first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Ready. 50, green.
And put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. He put everything he's got behind it. And he hauls in the interception. And the Buccaneers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Working now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bucs have the first. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting, right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. Air it out on third. Gets him on the in route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Another carry for him. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18.
Here he is on third and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Fourth down, they're going to throw for it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll try and punch it in. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the Saints 3.
They call pass on second and goal. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
14, Saints 7.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Hut.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And our 1st down only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Ready, set.
They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9.
Ready. 45. Wide. Hut, hut.
From the gun, Rattler. Flush out now to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Here's Rattler. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
First down. A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Set.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass brought in. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Blaster. Set. Hut. 6-10 cycle. Pause red. Ready.
Rattler back to throw. He lofts it deep right side. He's got it inside the 10. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Groupie to try the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Now come out throwing. That throw behind his intended target.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Black, 95.
Pistol snap to Rattler. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. But not against this defense. Not on that one.
Okay,
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Let's go now. Cut.
Rattler to the air now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
This ball's cut by Palmer. But he'll go down here at the 16. Now, Brock, things are dead even as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Groupie sends it through, and they've taken back the lead.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Danny Stutzman comes up with it. Into the end zone he goes. Pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Blake Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. He's dropping back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Looking right, and he finds it. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Come back, team.
Still sticking with the passing game. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Here's a throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
They'll throw for it. Bails out of the pocket quick. He finds him beyond the marker. And he will get the first as they touch him down. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Second and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Pass play now. That's incomplete on second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
7 Pirates. Dragon 60. Buffalo Viking 18. Go.
To the air on third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive.
Come on, set. 10 black, set.
Here's Rattler, first and 10. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hands.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down.
Yellow, 32. Black ultra. Ready?
He'll throw it. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line.
Complete to Trey Butler.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Blake Murphy to kick off for the Saints.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Bucks to the line. First and 10. They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On the
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Hand off to the back. Caught behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Third and long for him here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You can know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Here we go. Black, 95.
Design bootleg here. He rolls to his right. Has him on the quick hitter. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Okay, ready?
A gain of 9 yards. First down,
Ready.
Saints.
Yellow, 22, 6, Mega.
The tight end in motion now.
Ready.
Rattler now off the play action. Buying some time right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
From the 40, here comes second and 10.
Let's go. 45, White.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing third and long.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Red, 38. Hut.
They'll air it out on third. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Drive starting for the quick throw left, complete. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. Alontae Taylor making the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Dropping back to throw. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. They'll throw. Third and long. Room up the sideline now at the 40. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He's going to throw it again. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Third and long. They're going to throw. And they pick him up again. Picked off by Ionescu. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Rattler back to throw. This is a heater going deep. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Groupie to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
Buccaneers 17.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you get more interceptions.
Finds him over the middle. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Hits him on the in route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He goes to the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They are throwing it again. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
2 more yards. That's another Buccaneers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing out to the left. Cup. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them.
On the jump.
2nd and 3 now.
19 Lions. 60 average. 60 back. 72. Go street.
Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Check. Cougar 19. 60 bucks, yeah. 60. 70 range. Panther 11. 18 Rattler. Check go.
Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
At the 1-yard line.
And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now within 1 score in the 4th. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he'll get into the end zone to make this a 1-score game in the 4th quarter.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Flash, let's go now. 10 flat. Hut.
Looking to throw, Rattler. The Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, well, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. That's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Ready. 38. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Roll left side, taken in by Adams. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
5, 6.
He'll throw it. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. This is caught inside the 15. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. So the Saints offense staying on the field. They're going for 2. And this is caught. So add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the fourth. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for two.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a two-point conversion. When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good. We're on 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They strike for 23 yards. And the Bucs have the first.
Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
In the red zone on 1st. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Won it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 6, 19 tight, 19 tight, 18, Pioneer, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing it again here. Oh no, they get him yet again. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Saints get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
At their own 10-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready. 45. Ready?
Rattler now off the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to have this one up to about the 21. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Pushing it up past the 30. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He fought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 50. Green. 10.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Saints on their way to their 3rd win of the year. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. Right. 95. Set.
On the gun, Rattler. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Set.
They're going to try to throw for it. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. It's Ibuka on the slant. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing it on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Tag. Head to 60. Head to 60. Take off.
Throwing now. That's caught for the 1st. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a pickup of 26. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bucs have the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10.
79 Broncos.
Looking inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But
Buccaneers holding up. They're into the drop it. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
It's now 3rd down.
Here he is to throw. Cut at the 10-yard line. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Bronco leading.
Desperation time here on 4th. It's complete. This is Nbuka. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
Buccaneers 1st down.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown, and there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a designed read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Buccaneer. And that's recovered by the Saints, who are going to win this football game.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Set, ready. 6, cut.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
You're going to pass it here. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's going to have the first down there for the Saints. And that should be enough to run out the rest of this one. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All set to go now from the 35.
Come on, set. Slide 33. Yellow. Set.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. So this will win on the road for the Saints. Well, Brock, I think it's safe